not me.
Welcome back to the Don't Judge Me podcast. You're today with Sir Nygel, the House of the Way Files from the Dark Ray Triad. Always looking left, because I'm not right. Here this week, it's hot. Don't like that. But it is lovely. You know who else is lovely? This guy.
We just had a conversation about your soft hands, and you gonna call me lovely?
I do have soft hands, apparently, and I don't know if it's a good or bad thing.
You gonna call me lovely? Besides the point, it's true. And you members of the jury are now aware that I'm lovely and he has soft hands. And you can't judge us for it.
Let me just give context, okay? Because I'm going to tell you, this has actually happened. Last night I was out and I was with some friends and a stunning young lady, I offered my hand to help her out and she grabbed it and says, "You have soft hands." And my instinctive man in me was like, I dig holes. I use shovels. I lift weights without gloves. Like, I don't know why my hands are soft. And I don't know why. I don't know why I had that reaction. But it is hilarious.
It's fight back, nigga. You gotta fight back.
Yeah, I should just carry sandpaper with me. Just do the
You gotta punch them. No, you just gotta punch them.
No. I ain't taking the bill.
To just start making your knuckles real rough and
just start gnawing on them or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Slamming down bottles.
It was just very funny that was my instinctive reaction was I need to go dig holes.
You have to defend your manhood. Your manliness was basically called into question, and you had to stand up for yourself and was like, no, I am a man.
But the funny thing is, I did do yard work today, and I did cut branches, and I did do stuff. So I think I redeemed it a little bit until my lawnmower stopped working. So that's why I don't know if you noticed it, but not my entire yard is cut.
Oh, no, I didn't pick up on it.
Yeah.
I questioned. I was like, did he hire somebody to do this? Or did he do it? And then I saw the grass clippings. I was like, nah, he did this.
Because I couldn't finish. And I was like, I'm not going to sweep up and then I got to do it again. So... yeah, I need to kind of work that strategy out.
And you're going to repair it yourself because you're a mechanic and you're a man.
Yo, I'm a car guy.
This is.
Look, that's what I'm saying. Like, I be changing my own oils, be putting my own brake pads. Like, I do things.
You should have took a selfie, like, fixing the lawnmower.
Right, no, but that's the thing that's crazy because usually whenever my friends need help with, like, hanging walls or, like, painting and doing, like, handiwork, I'm the one that's called. But yet, apparently, I take really good care of my skin.
You moisturize. I mean, after all that yard work, you've got to like put the nutrients back into your hands, and with the Vaseline intensive care or the Nivea, or
I guess I apparently have soft hands.
Soft hands.
Yeah, so that's the thing.
Sir Nygel soft hands.
Yep, Sir Nygel soft hands. I mean, I guess baby smooth Nygel. I don't know. But yeah, my instinctive reaction was I need to axe pick and need to stick digging holes.
Well, I ran over a tire today that I did not see.
Okay.
It wasn't a full tire, but I'm trying to merge.
What like the rim or the tire? What was
the tire, not the rim.
Okay.
I'm trying to join you in manly things.
Let's change the tire right now.
I'm running over shit in the road. Basically, a merge lane in the car in the left lane, or one left lane over, wouldn't let me get over. And because they were going too slow at a pace on the highway, it was just like, what the fuck? I can't. So I'm looking at this car and I didn't see like the tire in the lane in front of me, but it was like ripped up. And it wasn't small. It was one of those, when I saw it, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. And it's because most tires, because of the way they, so I know shit, how they're designed, they actually have like wireframe.
Yeah, it was wireframe and stuff. And I was just worried, like, I hope I ain't ripped nothing up.
No, it would have done it if it did it.
Yeah. Because that was early on my trip. So yeah. But I'm a man too. I'll be running through shit, not looking both ways. He looks to the left. I don't look at all. I just be going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
YOLO.
I don't look at my little blinkers and nothing. They be like, vehicle indicated on this side of that. No, I don't do none of that shit. I just do it.
Yo, why you gonna let another man know your move?
You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I turn that shit off.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no hazards, bitch.
Nah.
We just out here.
Like, I'm out here.
I drive without windshield wipers on. I'm that much of a man.
Yeah, I'm all about nature.
Just like whatever.
Living in it.
This rain needs to see through me. I don't need to see through this rain.
Mm-hmm. If I go in fast enough, it's not going to stay there anyway.
Right. It's going to move.
Mm-hmm. Like me. Because I'm a move maker. Shot caller.
Bars. Super bars.
Soft hands.
So he is Sir Nygel Soft Hands, and I am Jay Delnegro, and you out there are the jury. And as a member of the jury, it is your responsibility to judge with us any and everything we bring to you. And to do that, you can get in contact with us by email at dontjudgepod@gmail.com or by phone at 202-642-9398. Say something to us, join us in judgment. It then becomes a part of the show, and we talk about that every episode, because a little later in this one, we will discuss things that the jury said about our previous episode. Also, you can find the show on Instagram at dontjudgepod and on YouTube under the Don't Judge Me podcast. So make sure you follow us there to continue joining us in judgment everywhere on these social media streets. So this is episode 222. I am certain of that this go around. Nice. 222.
222.
Big shout out to, what country did I say it was that we got? Vietnam for coming through strong. I feel like we're part of some clandestine war regime at this point.
That's fine.
We are training people to speak English that don't normally speak English so that they can do things that are probably not becoming of human beings. But last month, the Republic of Russia was big for us, and now it's Vietnam.
Internationally known on a microphone.
So that's happening. And shout out to you guys. Don't do anything to hurt us. We're the good ones.
Yeah, definitely am. Outside of that, driving without windshield wipers.
No, that makes us good. That makes us really good. We're just really good at doing American shit.
Mm-hmm. Man shit.
Mm-hmm. We don't wear flags though. We're not not those kinds of people. That's
like I think one like 4th of July, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get me like a 4th of July like overall type joint.
Oh,
and I was like, I'm not that proud. Like I love.
Were you young?
Huh?
Was it years ago or like recent?
This is like probably within the last 5 years, I feel.
Mm.
And this is when I was bigger too, so that's a lot of fabric. I might actually need like the legit flag. It was a big ask. But I think that's probably why I didn't get it. Because I think I was going for like I'm gonna lean into it.
Okay.
Just to be like silly. And then I couldn't get it. And then because I couldn't get it, it was like, I'm glad, because I would never wear that again.
There was a period in this country before 9/11 where you wore the American flag apparel on the 4th of July. Yeah. Old Navy had everything you could ever want.
Oh, no, yeah. I think that's where it was. I think it was like, I feel like it was during COVID maybe. Or like, it was certain a time, and it wasn't like you could go out and try to get it. But I was just like, yeah, I'm not that. It's not that serious. And I think the prices too also was like, yeah, I'm not.
Oh yeah, the prices don't.
Because it's like, you look at like a American flag theme, like let's say even if it's like a romper,
it's a costume.
Yeah, it is like $200. It's like it's a lot, and I was just like, all right, well, I'm not gonna spend that on something that's a gag. That's why I like the thrift store, because I can literally go in there and be like, this is stupid. I'm going to have fun with this one time, and it's worth the $5 I'm investing in it.
Yeah.
Whereas like, $300 for this silly thing, like it's not worth it.
Up until Kanye said George Bush doesn't care about black people, we were all good with like being supportive of Americans. And then that moment we all paused. We didn't stop yet, but we paused. And then the years went on.
And it just got crazy.
And then the advent of having discussions on Twitter happened. And then we started to hate this country inside out. Like, we know we're here. And I'm just speaking about black people. Like, we know we're here and we're a part of it and we're resilient. And like, us being here is the reason that it stood up the way it is. But we weren't getting things back. We stopped just being proud and wearing, fireworks shirts with 4th of July and the flag and the stars on our socks. Dipset, once they stopped wearing American apparel, leather coats and Avorexes and shit, it was just over by 2006. 2006, we were not doing this anymore. It was fuck America.
Yeah.
We here. I'm still gonna have my cookout. I'm still gonna invite my people.
Last time I had a decent cookout.
Okay.
Like a 4th of July cookout. Like, when was the last time you went to one?
4th of July, I can't say.
Like not like just a summer cookout. I'm talking like specifically like
I can say.
We're having a 4th of July cookout. Swing through.
Yeah,
we're gonna have burgers and hot dogs with the potato bread.
Yeah, I can't say. I really don't know.
Oh no, I'm sorry. The other bread.
No, the potato buns is for the hamburgers.
That's fancy. Well,
I mean, yeah, you go get the pack with the red square on it and the blue lettering. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we get that one.
Or even like, I can't remember the last time I had like a straight up come to my 4th of July function.
I'm running through my memory banks. I know people who do it. I still know people who do it.
I see them at Costco.
But I'm not the one that gets invited. Yeah.
I feel like it's been a decade, smooth decade.
At least for me, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I think my youngest son was 2.
Oh, wow.
He is 15 now. So it's
a little over a decade.
A little over a decade. So, that's what it takes to be an American right now. Mm-hmm. But there's always Juneteenth. We can dress like pro-black militia members if we
Is that appropriation if I do it?
No, not at all.
If I get like
actually it's not appropriation, it's appropriate because you are a different level of light skin, and that light skin level pro-blacks really, really, really hard. Y'all are the pro-blackest of the black.
Okay.
So you wearing that would fit for what people expect out of you anyway.
How's if I'm rounding up?
You can't. You don't get the round. You don't get the round anymore.
Okay. That's what it is?
It's just what it is. Like, you're identified as such. And then when people find out, it's like, oh, yeah, that's how he's supposed to be. It's always those.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can wear the whole, I'm black, y'all, because I'm bliggity black, you black, and I'm black. You can do that on Juneteenth.
Thank you for remembering about that song, because there's a song, and I need to add that to a playlist.
Yeah, you could absolutely do that for Juneteenth. And I think a lot of times that's what people have done anyway. They still have the 4th of July celebration because it's an excuse to like grill.
Yeah.
But the actual like gathering has shifted to Juneteenth. So earlier.
I think this is going to be my first year.
See, you're doing it yourself.
Yeah. Well, that's usually what happens. I used to always joke like, hey, if you need help cleaning up, taking some to-go plates, I'm your boy. I'll help you out. I'm not selfish. I'll be there to grab those plates and take some food. Never worked. Never got the invite.
Never happened. Never would have made it.
It's fine though. I'll teach you something. I mean,
okay.
No, I'm not gonna do anything. Plus, I hate the heat like that. So, I mean, honestly, I'd rather not be out and about.
Okay. I am a big fan of the heat. Outdoors, not indoors. Indoors is supposed to be like cool and pleasant. But if I'm going outside, I want it to be hot.
Oh, let me tell you, because like I've been walking, of course, back and forth to work, and I've been wearing shorts, and I'm talking hoochie daddy. I'm like there is thigh showing and
big booty hose.
I'll be honest, it's okay. I mean, like it's not bad. I mean, yeah, I get hot towards the end, because it's like 1 o'clock. It's peak height. It's still like 90 degrees, but it has not been unbearable, and I might be getting used to it.
Okay. Well, welcome to the hot side.
The outside.
Welcome to the hot side.
The summer. Welcome to the summer.
Welcome to the summer.
Which I usually avoid with all my might.
I think it's a good place to be. The summer is fantastical.
Well, see, since I wear the uniform,
fair,
all black isn't supposed to be out there, and I barely own like a white shirt. I think I have like 3 to my name. And instinctively, I'm always like, "Where's the hoodie?" Like even yesterday when I went to a concert, I was like, I don't have do I wear a dress up shirt? I was like, do I wear a jacket? That's a
problem. That is absolutely a problem I have.
So I went with a t-shirt, but I felt very underdressed because the demographic of the concert was older. So there's these guys who apparently are in their Harold Panera. Like that look, like slacks, blazers, polos, Stacey Adams. Did it all match? Not necessarily, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, they
had it on.
They had it on.
They had that shit on.
Like, and they was doing it, right? And I was like, oh, I feel underdressed. But it worked because it was just, khakis, black shirt. Like, I mean, it was very bare minimum, but I also felt like I was going to wear a dress up shirt.
You could have just threw on one of your blazers and just rocked it that way.
Yeah, but then I was like, I don't want to wear the new one. And then, because I want to wear it to the wedding. And even then, I don't really have colors. I don't have the shoes. Like, do I wear tennis shoes?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's been such a long time since I've been out. Like, I literally, I spent more time than what I wanted to figure out what I was going to wear yesterday.
We may have discussed this before, but I think every man gets stuck in a period of time with his fashion, right?
Yeah.
Like the rapper Rakim is stuck in 1997 through 1999. He has never left that era. Mm-hmm. I got a buddy who's stuck in 2002, 2004. Okay. Oversized jerseys, do-rags, like he's still there, right?
Funny. Okay.
Like we all get stuck in an era as a man because it's like, this is what works for me. I'm going to continue to come back here. Yeah, whether it's because the clothes were loose, you appreciated the flair, the fashion with it, whatever it was, we all get stuck. I know my year for getting stuck is 2021. It's because comfort took over everything. We no longer had to go into an office and every day it was just joggers, sweats, shorts, pajamas, t-shirts.
Okay.
I am stuck in the t-shirt and sweats era of my life. And when I go out to go shopping for new items or garments, all I ever grab are t-shirts. I don't know how to shop for like semi-formal, casual, formal, night out attire. Because sometimes I see shirts and I've sent you pictures, like it'll be a button up, but it'll be like made out of yarn or
yes,
it'll be see-through.
Like, okay.
Like when I'm supposed to wear this? Like the flare on the pants is just too loose or long and baggy. Mm-hmm. And it's just, this is linen, a linen blend. I'm supposed to wear this? What am I supposed to wear this with? And then you got to buy a certain shoe, like the brunch boot. I fucking hate the brunch boot.
I've never even heard of it.
You've seen the brunch boot.
I know, I've probably seen it.
You have.
I think I own a pair actually.
You do. Actually, the boots you kind of had on last week are kind of brunch boots.
That's where I bought them because they were brunch boots. I was like, but then when I put them on, I was like, maybe it's my leg. I was like, y'all ain't brunching. I need you to boot. Like it didn't work.
The brunch boot. I hate I have a job uniform. It's all black, but it comes with a jacket, a turtleneck, and a small gold chain with black brunch boots.
I know what you're talking about.
I hate that look. So it's just like these types of fashion I just don't want any part of. I'd rather just go back to my t-shirts and joggers or cargos. I fucking like cargos. I'm a grown man. I'm going to wear cargos. Whether it's pants or shorts, I'm going to wear them motherfuckers because they work.
You know what's funny? I have a friend and she just has a disdain for cargo shorts. I remember one time she said like her friend was talking to this guy and she's like, yeah, he seems perfect. Except he wears cargo shorts.
Bitch, if you don't get the
and
fuck
I was
up.
like, what? But the additional context was he doesn't wear anything else.
So?
And I was like, okay, I could maybe, given very high level because it's just girl talk at this point.
Sure.
Right? So I'm like, well, like, what do you mean nothing? Like, you're saying, like, is he wearing this? Because I think he was, he probably had rough hands. So
he definitely had rough hands.
Yeah, but he wore cargo shorts everywhere. And it was like, I was like, but honestly, I'd prefer a cargo short compared to other shorts. Like if I could do cargo pants are a hit or miss, but cargo shorts? Oh, I love a cargo short.
You know why you love a cargo short? Because they're never too short because of that pocket. That other pocket, right. They have to be deep enough for you to stick your hand in.
He's funny. He said when I was driving to Virginia yesterday, I saw a young lady who had a pair of cargo shorts on, but it was like mid-thigh.
Those were the Laura Croft cargos.
But the cargo pocket was like it was like she had her whole life in that pocket. I was like, is she going on a adventure?
She was definitely going to an excursion to rescue some antiquities.
Because I was just like, why is your pocket so packed? But then I was also like, why is it so short too?
She also didn't have a purse.
No, she didn't.
Because they were in the cargo pocket.
She had everything in there.
Cargo shorts are fine. Men. Children.
I love a cargo short.
Male children, put on cargo shorts.
Yeah, I love a cargo short.
You will keep track of the things you need to keep track of and will actually lose them on your person. But guess what they'll be? on your person.
Because it's funny. Like today I'm going out and I have the combination. I was like, oh, well, maybe like I don't really have cargo shorts, guys. I don't have any that fit me right now. And so I have this, I guess, like the sports shorts. I guess like a hoochie daddy short, right? Mm-hmm. Maybe. I was like, oh, I could wear those, but it only has 3 pockets.
Front and then the back pocket.
But the back pocket is on the right side. I usually put my wallet on the left side.
Oh, okay.
So that's a difference because now my wallet's on my right side and I feel weird reaching for it. Because at one point I tried to use my left hand and reach all around, pause. And I was like, okay, now I look crazy. But then when I do the right hand, even though it's my dominant hand, I look weird doing it. Like my left hand, I could literally like grab my Costco card without even pulling my wallet out. Like I know where everything is. My right hand, it's a stranger. It doesn't even know. It's like, what is this? What are we doing? I'm like, I don't know. You do everything else. Why can't you do this well?
It's a new thing.
Yeah. And it's a weird feeling. Even sitting down, like I feel like my spine is just like, nah, I don't like this.
Creature of habit. I get it.
No, I've literally always worn my wallet in my back left pocket.
When I only have like joggers or sweats on, right? Generally speaking, it's 2 pockets. The back pocket is just for decoration. Okay. You shouldn't put anything in that pocket. I generally don't put things in my back pocket ever. But if I only have 2 pockets, basically, there are 3 components that I keep with me all the time: keys, wallet, phone.
Yeah.
My keys stay in my hand if I only have 2 pockets because the wallet's in one pocket, the phone's in the other pocket. My keys stay in my hand unless I am somewhere like, I don't know, I'm going grocery shopping. I got a list. Keys go in the pocket. Phone stays in my hand.
I can see that.
But keys generally stay in my pocket. And it's because the shape of my phone and the shape of my wallet are similar. So I know they're there because of how they dip in these pockets.
Do you always keep it the same side?
I don't think so. I don't know about that one.
Phone's always in the right side. Keys / headphones, left side. Wallet back left. It's consistent. Like, and I notice sometimes when I mess up, because I'll reach in my right pocket for my phone, and if I touch my keys, I'm like, unacceptable, and I have to reset. Because I'm used to doing certain like mechanisms. You know, like, I don't like that. I always listen to music while I'm walking. Like I have a soundtrack. You know, like I just listen to music while I'm out and about. That way I can kind of lock in, you know, see mysterious or whatever the case may be. So whenever I'm like, oh, I don't like this song, reach in the right pocket. If I feel the keys or the headphones, I'm like, what were you doing?
Yeah, I had to pick up a fanny pack for walking or jogging, and I just strap it across my chest. So that way I don't feel the weight in my pockets.
Oh, yeah.
It's just
that's one thing about cargo I don't like sometimes is when it hits you in the knee. Like if you got too much going in your pocket.
If it's
the only thing I dislike. Yeah. But that's when it's like at that point it's just a size thing. Like you probably need to lower the size or because you know it's just too big at that point.
Or you're carrying around too much and you should just stop.
That's it.
You should limit what you have on you. You should leave the blicky at home.
Yeah, I know, right?
You should not carry the little deuce with you.
Yeah, but I love a cargo short. That's also a weird thing too about summer because I literally don't. I know there's multiple versions. Even when you mentioned like the linen, because when I was at work, I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna have my knees out. Is that okay?" Like,
is that permissible? Is that permissible at work?
I was like, I can't wear like a skirt. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I like it's shorts or pants. Like, there's the only 2 options. Now, maybe my ignorance in fashion. I was like, I don't know what else to wear. I'm not gonna wear a romper. That's crazy.
Fuck no.
Yeah, I know.
That should never be an option.
No, I know. But I'm just saying. There's 2. It's like 3 options really. It's like hoochie daddy shorts, basketball shorts, which come down to like your ankle.
I don't think you can wear those to work.
That's what I'm saying. That's too chill, right?
Yeah, it's too chill.
Or I guess the pants that have the zipper at the kneecap. You know, like where you can take off the
bottom half.
Maybe, but that's wild. I don't even know where you'd buy those. And then pants or joggers.
You can buy those at REI.
Oh, probably.
Or whatever outdoor Bass Pro shop. You could probably get them from there.
Yeah, you're right. But you know, but then even then it's like, all right, well, do I wear linen? Is this a music video? Like,
if there's a fan blowing, you can't ignore it.
No.
Like if you're wearing linen and you're anywhere public and you see like a fan, like a mister, you have to stop at every mister along the way so that, like, you know, they might let off the little spritz in public areas. You got to stop so it can blow you and your clothes can Michael Jackson, Sisqo flow.
Oh, I thought you were gonna like release the pheromones or something.
I mean that too. Like you get more bitches that way if you
just let them know.
Yeah, if you're standing under a fan, like the bitches will come because they see you. Yeah, and you just blowing in the wind.
Just start.
You just like you have. It is the mating call for niggas with soft hands. If we stand in front of a fan,
yeah,
while we have on linen, and let that shit blow.
I feel like
and if you take it a step further and just unbutton your shirt and let that shit just flow,
that's a lot. That's what HR would be like.
I ain't talking about that work. I'm just in the streets. In the streets. Just let it go.
I'll tell you right now, look, because the only way I think I would want to do it is if I wore black linen, which is a counterintuitive at that point, because you're bringing the heat in.
I don't even know if I've ever seen black linen.
I haven't either. I feel like it's white or brown.
I've seen variations of white and brown. Yeah. There's no black though.
Speaking of, I did see a guy wearing all white yesterday, and I was like, "Sir, Harold Panera is."
Oh, at the event?
Yeah, He was killing it. I was like, "Sir."
Yeah.
It was like all white with a cane. It was like white jeans, and I was just like, "Sir, okay." You know, I can't wait till I get. I don't know what age that is.
So, what year do you think you got stuck in with your fashion?
Oh, yeah, good point. I want to say circa 2003.
What happened in 2003? What is it?
I guess, well, you know, I feel like it changed a little bit, but I had this like, I want to say preppy boy.
That's the year you unbutton your shirts and let the t-shirt show?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I was doing that.
Okay.
I also went through that phase where I was wearing like long sleeves underneath the short sleeves.
Yeah.
I couldn't get into popping the collar because I just couldn't perfect it.
Oh, okay.
But khakis were like a big thing of me. As I told you before, I hate jeans, like blue jeans anyway. Even like honestly, up until like high school, I didn't even wear like, I wore sweats. Like jeans. Was not a fan in general. Now I've gotten more to where I can wear skinny jeans, but I still don't like the way they feel. Just because I feel like they're very restricting a lot of times. But now that I'm getting smaller, it's a little easier. But I feel like with big guy stuff, like the crotch is like at your kneecap. So like you try to lift your leg up and it's like, what do you think you're doing? And it's like, I'm sorry. Maybe my fault.
I think my cut of jeans tell the world how old I am because baggy is back. And I refuse to buy baggy.
I do too, because I have some jeans and I was like, oh, I can finally fit into these. And I put it on. I was like, what am I, mom? Like I was really like, I don't want to wear these at all. Like they were just so baggy.
Yeah, I don't like.
I was like, I don't like these at all. They're like almost like bell bottomy, like almost like it was very like.
Yeah, I don't like the stack look at the bottom. I don't like the what is it? Distressed look. I don't like and baggy. My jeans are just like straight, maybe a little tapered, even some of them at the bottom, but they're just pretty much straight leg.
Yeah, no,
jeans, and I think that tells people like that's somebody's dad for real.
Yeah, because like literally some of the jeans I put them on, it's like they look like columns. There's no like it's consistent from top to bottom, like one straight column on both sides. Like I almost look like a Lego, I guess. Lego legs.
Soft hands, Lego legs.
Yeah, no, I'm out here thriving. But you know, it's funny because I feel like there's a version of me that has like I want to dress a certain way.
Okay.
And then there's the version that actually comes out in play. Comes out in play is the uniform. But there are so many times where I'm like, that pastel color is vicious.
I saw some pants yesterday from what store is it? One of those fast fashion stores anyway. They were
Urban Outfitters? Maybe?
No.
Oh.
One of the ones that women shop in, one of those H&M type stores, but it wasn't. It's the other one. I just can't think of it. They were that coral color. The pants were that color.
I got some shorts like that.
The pants were, and I was just like, nah. No, it wasn't them. It was Uniqlo. That store had the pants in that color, and they were like $70, and I was like, I ain't doing that shit.
No.
But I saw them, and I was like, maybe when they go on sale.
That's what I'm saying. And that's where, like, sometimes I'll be like, yo, I'll be one to, because I remember one time I hosted a fashion show in college, and I had this Celtics tracksuit outfit, and it was green pants, and I think I went with a gray hoodie with like green in it. I mean, the joint matched. Like all the greens were on point, right? Like the joint, I think I even had green socks. Like I was doing a lot for this event, right? I just remember, this is pre-social media, but I just remember people saying like, who does he think he is wearing green like that? And I was just like, damn, because I used to wear like red sweatpants. I would thrive with my personality out, right? And then I just constantly kept hearing like, that's not normal. And then I guess it jaded me a little bit. And so I will buy stuff. I don't always wear it. So if you ever see me out and I'm wearing vibrant colors, I fuck with you. But if you just see me out in the ether by myself listening to the soundtrack and I'm wearing all black, no, I'm on a mission.
I am surprised that you hosted a fashion. So you had to call out like what people were wearing, or you just said segments in between? Like, segments in between. So you had to tell jokes and shit.
Well, kind of, yeah. And that's why I guess they were like, oh, you think you funny, you think you all that. And I was like, no, I'm just, but I guess this was also back in the day, like, and I'd say like, I probably was a victim of racism, but like you say, like, it was like the light skinned guy, and that was back when I was like really in shape and stuff like that. So like, I think it got a lot of like, oh, who does he think he is? And I'm just like, I'm just me. Like, I don't even care. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here.
About to steal your bitch. That's what I think.
Well, I wasn't trying to, but then I wound up being in a couple of fashion shows too. Like, which was weird because I got recruited for the Ethiopian fashion show, and I wasn't I'm not Ethiopian.
No,
but I got recruited. It was like, we want you, and I was like, all right, cool. So I did 2 shows. I hosted one. Yeah, I was out here doing stuff. Like, but it also didn't help. I had long hair, so everybody wanted to do it. So like a lot of people knew me just because it was like, oh, I want to do your hair. And I'm like, you gonna do it for free, right? Like I didn't want to pay for it,
right?
Because I was still buying shoes then. So. No, my hair never stuck. So
buying shoes just made me think of something. So episode 221, we got a lot of feedback and comments based on the clips that we put out and even the actual episode. So I'm going to shout out people who comment one way or another. So first, it was the clip on doing business with a man named Shiesty. Because why would you do business with a man named Shiesty? J Soul Music said, that's a great point.
It is.
And then B Fleet 17 said, to get back at Yo Gotti, and it backfired. Yo Gotti was a competitor to Gucci Mane. And he signed, allegedly, Pooh Shiesty out of Memphis, where Yo Gotti is, on some more like, I'm taking your best rappers or whatever. I'm getting money with them instead of them getting money with you. Okay.
But there's probably a reason why he also didn't interact with him.
Well, and in return...
Hey, you gonna sign Pooh Shiesty? What's his name? No, I'm good.
But in return, Pooh Shiesty on the song FDO First Day Out, he shouts out Yo Gotti while he signed under Gucci, and this is months before he does the alleged robbery. So again, why would you do business with a man named Shiesty? On the clip where we talk about 1,800 episodes in a season.
Yeah, I looked at it the other day because I started rewatching some of it, and it's only like 1,200. So I will put that disclaimer out there.
Christ Fire 4 commented, well, he doesn't say this, but I'm going to say it this way. Well, actually, it was only 1,150 something, not 1,800.
Oh, so he already actually to me.
He well actually'd you. And then, yay, it's Marie commented, season 1 was great.
Thank you.
And then a clip on doing business again with a man named Shiesty. We have It's Mad Lex D. My grandmama told me to keep my grass low the whole time I'm the snake, which in fact is a lyric from FDO.
Yeah, no.
So
that's ex-girlfriend.
That's your ex-girlfriend?
Yeah. Shout out, Battle.
So many things said here. So many things said here.
That's the gangster, yo. You know, actually, maybe I do have soft hands. Cause I remember back in the day we had a conversation because that's the one that be fighting, right? And she was like, you ain't got to worry about fighting. I got you. And I was like, thanks, babe. So maybe Nygel does have soft hands. You know, I ain't meant for it.
You ain't meant for it.
I ain't meant for it. You know what I'm saying?
Just call her next time.
Yeah, like next time I need to fight. Like, hey, could you? I mean, I know we ain't like that, but you might help me out. Real quick.
Just back up. We need you.
Yeah.
We need you. It's Mad Lex D. And then from the full episode on YouTube that you can find by the Don't Judge Me podcast, we got a comment from Lazios. And they gave us a 1 star, the 1 finger icon and a nerdy smiley face. And then they wrote, actually, Uma means horse and Musume means girl. So the show is literally called Horse Girl Pretty Derby.
Mm-hmm.
So
he will be on the show in 2 weeks. That's Brendo.
Lazios?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The little smiley face does kind of look like Brendo.
No, he's excited to be on it, and
I think
he's trying to get you to do a one shot with us.
Well, that's what I think the next recording should be. That.
Yeah.
I already responded to it.
Okay, well, but that's one of his game. Oh, I guess I want to say gamer tag. Oh yeah, I guess it is a gamer tag.
And then from about coffee dates, we got a couple of responses. One from Hooks Rub, which is the crying, laughing emojis, where you basically said, "I'm gonna buy stuff for me."
I am.
I'm gonna
look. I'll tell you right now.
And then he says, "Spend the money on yourself until you find the right coffee date." And then we got one more response from yours truly, G. I created a poll to go with the coffee date clip where basically it said, do you buy yourself stuff? Do you pay for the coffee date? Or do you do both? And if that, tell us how you think your money should be well spent. And those are the choices.
Yeah.
And then they said, there should be a fourth option. Dating ain't for me. Why even bother dating if you're debating treating yourself over spending less than $10 on a coffee date?
I mean, valid. But how's if it's like fancy? Maybe, they do the design in the coffee and some other stuff.
It might be a little more than $10, but
Yeah, no, I mean, you're right. But I mean, I don't even know. I mean, there was options. Just writing in other stuff.
You have the options out there in the jury to comment and say something to us. You can do it by email at dontjudgepod@gmail.com, or you can give us a call at 202-642-9398. Or if and when you see a clip out there on YouTube or Instagram, look for the Don't Judge Me podcast. Say something. Join us in judgment. Sir Nigel, you got anything for us today?
Yeah, well, my sermon for the day.
We are about to get into Sir Nygel's sermon.
My sermon for the day is something I witnessed while walking home. And it's more so, we talk about shorts, linen, pants, things of that nature, all in that vein, is, ladies and gentlemen, be prepared for the weather. This is the reason why I'm going to say this. The other day I was walking behind this couple. They were holding hands. It was really sweet. I was like, I wonder where they're going, because it was like the middle of the day. So I'm like,
was this in Virginia?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
But they were not black, because black people don't hold hands. So this couple's walking. They split off because the car's parked on the right side. He's the driver. She's the passenger princess, right? He's walking. I notice, hey, Maserati. Nice. Then the girl, I guess the gentleman, because they were holding hands, so I'm assuming partner, walks to the left side of the car. She pulls a wedgie out.
Yeah.
Where my response was, ew, bitch. And she's heard me. Because she was right in front of me. And then she looked at me with like shock and awe, as she should, because I was not kind in my ill, bitch. And it was aggressive. Because I got my music on, so I'm probably louder than I'm already.
Yeah, you're louder than you think you are.
And she looked at me, and I was like, don't make it hot. You about to fuck it up with Maserati. But she didn't even think to look behind her before she. So my sermon is, watch your surroundings. You gonna pull your underwear out your butt? At least look around. Make sure, do something. And then I honestly, because I said ill, who knows if she was going to, you know what I'm saying? But because I said ill, bitch, she was like, oh, I didn't realize people were out in public. Yeah, I am. And I just saw that atrocity. Now I got to live with it. And you got to live with it. You'll ever remember me? Because you can't even tell, now you're upset. And you can't even tell the guy why you're upset. Because I just said ill.
Well, she might have twisted it and switched it up and said, Steve just called me a bitch. Yeah, just called me a bitch.
Maybe.
A white bitch.
Oh, wow.
Because forever the victim.
Yeah.
But now she'll have to look both ways before pulling out wedgies.
Look, just be aware of your surroundings. I mean, I said this before in other things, like, especially like when people go grocery shopping, they just stop in the middle of the cart, they block the whole aisle up. Like, treat everything like you have purpose. Make your surroundings. If you're gonna pick your nose, no problem. But maybe do a quick scan. What's going on? Who's out there? What's up? You gonna pull something out your butt? let me do a quick. Let me get somebody behind me. Let me chill out. Do something.
I've definitely been in places, basketball shorts, whatever, and I've had to shake my leg so that things will, release. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think much of it, but like I think the reach around to the pinch to dig out.
What's what I'm saying?
It's a different kind of monster.
Or like, I love the Metro. I swear I be seeing some characters, but like I swear, like I saw like somebody like I want to say like scratched their ass, like bare ass, like reached in their pants, scratched it, and it just kind of like that's normal. No, that's not normal because now you also got to touch something before you leave, and that's ass juice on the rail
or ass debris because it could have been a crusty.
Who knows?
If they had to scratch it, I have to believe it was dry. So it's definitely.
Yeah, because it could be crusty because they don't let shit phase them. See, this is the type of stuff.
See what you did there. I see what you did there.
Yeah, because it's gross.
I think just to piggyback on to like watch your surroundings. I was in a part of town that's heavily Españolo.
Okay.
Right? I went into I was in a Target. There's also a Walmart over here, but I was in a Target and just walking through the aisle. I was near the section where it like splits between groceries to like clothing and stuff. Mm-hmm. Family of Españolos who were coming through and they had two carts. It was a younger girl, like high school age girl pushing a cart. And then like a mom with kids on the back of those bigger carts.
Yeah.
And she hit her in the back, like she hit her ankle or something like that. And like I'm walking, let's just say I'm walking north and they're going south. That's not the right direction, but that's just how we're explaining it here. And I just walked past, she hit a little commotion. So the girl's in front of me and I just hear out of the corner of my right ear, damn nigga. And I was like, what? And I immediately just said, what? And just like looked at them. None of them responded.
No, of course not.
But I was just like, nah, just not like, it wasn't my job to like correct and stuff, but it was just one of those like,
but
what do you know?
But I will say, cause I had this argument one time because I used to work in Wheaton.
That's where I was.
Okay. Well,
that's where I was.
So I used to work in Wheaton and a lot of the Hispanic community there felt it was very comfortable to drop the N-word, right? And so I'd just be like, I start saying like gringo and so like I would just double down. Like any racial term that aligned with Hispanic people, I was dropping it, right?
Okay.
And the irony or the contradiction, they'd be like, why you feel like you could say that? Huh? Huh? What? What'd you just say to me? I'm like, well, you say the N-word, right? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, I think people don't believe that word has an ownership group. They feel like it's a word for everybody. It's not.
Or like minorities or something.
No, because even white dudes be saying it when they get with each other. It's not always the hard R. Like they know the difference between the A and the hard R. It's just they feel like everyone should be able to say that word. And it's just like, no, you don't. You don't get permission.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, all right, I could see if you're a black background, right? And even then, I feel like certain
dilution. I don't give a fuck about your background. Is you a nigga?
Oh yeah, well, that's why
everybody wants to be a nigga, but nobody wants to be a nigga.
Well, that's what I'm applying. But then it's like then you start dropping in other joints, right? Because I've even had Asian, and I drop
Well, they Filipino.
No.
Oh, then Filipinos might be able to say.
But that's what I'm saying. Like it's that
dating niggas at Asian community.
But it's still like the fact that you have then the crass to be like, well, why are you saying those other terms? And I'm like, that's interesting that you take that stance. I just heard you say, I guess my term.
I think just like you were saying with the woman digging in her ass in a public setting, like there is a. You have to have some awareness about what you're doing. Like you say the word, that's none of my business. But once you make it my business, now I have the right to possibly confront you, critique you, let you know it's not okay, like give you a history as to why you don't have the privilege of being able to say that, whatever. I don't think it's a fair thing. It's just the thing that what we not gonna do. Don't dig in your ass in public. Don't say the N-word if you ain't black.
Well, and that's another thing too, because even in our gaming clan, right, we actually had it where some of the people of African American descent, black people, essentially, would say nigga, right? All the time.
Yeah.
And we have people in her clan that are not. And so it's like, look, when they're on, refrain from using the word. No. Because we don't want them to feel comfortable enough to use it.
No. If I say nigga, if this isn't a professional setting and I say nigga gonna come out. If nigga needs to come out, nigga, but because what then happens is like, you have to understand there are rules, there are bylaws, we are governing things accordingly. If I say nigga, I'm going to say nigga. If they say some insensitive word that they use within their culture or whatever, don't mean I'm going to say it. That's for them.
I feel like they'd come up with another unique
what was the one if you write with your left hand? What was it? Ink dragger? Whatever it's called.
Dragger, yeah.
Whatever. If they say ink dragger and I don't say it, fair. It's all fair. It's just I'm not policing myself for the sake of others if it has nothing, if it's not going to stop me from doing anything. It's not going to get in the way of me doing anything. I say, nigga, the dude whose wedding we're going to, I've said that to him a million gajillion times.
You have. You be texting him all the time. Like, man. You're crazy.
Like, this nigga crazy. Like, it's just, and you know what he don't do? He don't give a fuck. No. He get it. Like, it's just like, and then sometimes he'll be like, can I say it? No, you can't say it.
He be like, that's what he be pushing that.
Like, can I say it?
I love him to death. He will sometimes he'll say something. I'll be like, So it's just like when we do D&D, he be like, shut up, boy. I'll be like, what? What? Oh, in character. I'm like,
that's just
that seems like
that's really close
Nygel original right there.
That's really close to saying it, buddy.
So, but
yeah, watch your surroundings. Better yet, govern yourself accordingly.
Well, and that's the thing. I think that was really the intent. And I agree with you, but it was just like, hey, let's just make it where, people don't feel like uncomfortable and I understand what you're saying, but it was just more so like, we also don't want to have it where they feel like they can then rebuttal it, because then that's going to be a whole different thing. And we want to try
but then but honestly, in all sincerity, if they're trying to rebuttal it, then they're not really your friends.
No, I know. And honestly, but this is a high level clan thing. This isn't like, we're not best friends. We're not going to see each other in real life. This is just video games. Yeah. And it's like, I just want a community where we can play video games. Let's ignore
the real world. Like, you want to reprieve from things that are serious
world until it becomes real.
But again, at the same time, like, you're in it for your reasons. My reasons would be different. My reason would be, well, you don't fuck with me like that? Well, fuck y'all. The end. No, like, I'm a the end ass nigga.
No, I get it. I'm just saying.
I'll walk away easy. Yeah, the end.
We just try to have it where, everybody, try to be catered.
Fuck them niggas.
Yeah, I guess.
Fuck them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But watch your surroundings.
Yeah, no, watch your surroundings, because last thing you want to hear is from a 6'3" light skinned dude. Ill bitch. And it was so intrusive too. I literally was like looking down, trying to get my stride going, because again, my hip is still bothering me. And I'm like, I look up and it was like, ugh.
It ain't crazy if you'd have heard like a suck.
No, I would have threw up. Like, I would have just been like, ill bitch.
And if it was funky, not saying it was, but if it was, I'm certain she wiped it on something in that car.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, it's
she
crazy
asked for sanitizer.
They were walking for like because they were ahead of me, because they were kind of slow. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to like buck this corner. Mm-hmm. But then they like veered off so they could hit the car. And that's when I was like, oh, and then I was like, ugh, what the fuck? Like, why would you?
Oh, nasty ass.
Didn't even look, like, did not look anywhere.
And it wasn't a whole lot of ass that.
No, it was not. It was very flat. But it was just, she pulled it out of the abyss, and then it was like, ew.
Then she looked at me and was like, puddle.
And then like right at that point is the door that hit like the underground metro joint. So I was like, all right, well, I'm out of here.
Off into the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
About to be wedgie yourself.
But even then, like, I mean, like you say, Justin, or even if I was to do something where it's like, oh, this is kind of sketchy. Like, I wouldn't.
Yeah, you gotta look. Like, anyone who commits a crime, well, as long as it's not a crime of passion, but anyone who's about to commit a caper, let's go there. If they're about to commit a caper, they always look around. Mm-hmm. And then they do the act. She's not a real criminal, because she has no fear, because being a white woman, she is always protected to a degree.
Look, even when, let's say, if you're out in public, you drop something on the floor, people will do the look around. regardless if you're gonna throw it away or not, you still kind of do a. And then you make the life decision like, is 5 seconds really okay? No, it isn't. Let me throw this away. But then there are some people that are like, it's still good, but they still do the look. They still do like.
I don't think she would have. I think she'd have picked it up. The world is hers. You're the one who made her conscious of the world around her. Otherwise, she ain't worrying about this.
No, I agree.
You motherfuckers are pittance, insignificant.
Yeah, no, I mean, people think they're the main character.
Ash in the wind.
All of us are just NPCs.
Yeah. But you were the one that.
Yeah, I gave her like a side.
You would be. What was the movie with Ryan? What's his name? Ryan Reynolds. But he was the other guy. Was that the movie?
Yeah, I think so. Where he was the
he was an NPC that actually acted. That was you in that moment.
Yeah. Ill bitch. I mean, because again, it's like it was a dig too. Like she was looking for treasure. Like I like it was just like Jesus. Like
her hemorrhoids were flaring.
But the thing is, like, she was just holding his hand. So I was like, how many times have you done that today?
Fair.
And are you switching hands? Because they were holding left. Like, so I mean, is that your PDA hand?
Fair.
And the butt hand is the right hand?
He's got particles, remnants on. He got pink eye now. I know
Maybe.
He's got pink eye. And he doesn't know how because he washes his hands thoroughly.
How did I get pink eye?
He's definitely got pink eye. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Well, what we're going to do right now is do something really crazy and take a break.
Do you enjoy your meat tasting? Because I sure do. And if you want flavor that hits differently, check out hooksrub.com. Use promo code JUDGE and get 10% off your order. That's JUDGE for 10% off, because bland meat should absolutely be judged.
That was good. That was great. Hooksrub.com. Use our promo code JUDGE at checkout. You been watching any TV or anything? Because I have, and I have surprised myself.
So Maddle mentioned, I guess, on our Instagram that was today about the Avatar movie.
Oh yeah.
And what are our thoughts about the leak?
Okay.
I watched it.
Well, you watched it. So let me just say beforehand. Apparently somebody got pissed off at Paramount and decided to leak the whole Avatar movie, and they got pissed off, according to the internet, because the original voice actors were fired and replaced.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's why the leak came out, because somebody wasn't a fan of them replacing the voice actors, because the original voice actors were natives and these voice actors are not. These voice actors are white. And,
yeah, because Dave Bautista is one of the people.
Well, Bautista is Filipino. So, all right, I'm just saying.
It kind of took me out because when I first heard it, I was like, what?
And then this movie was initially supposed to be released to theaters, and now it's just coming to Paramount Plus or Nickelodeon or whatever.
Yeah.
So the release happened sometime this week, and I saw it. And the last few episodes we've been talking about movies that have been released, like Mario Galaxy was out in full, and then there was another movie before that I don't remember, but I saw it and I never picked up to watch it.
Oh,
Mario or Airbender, because it was on Twitter.
Yeah.
And all I know is people were like, Aang is the greatest, period.
Oh, he is.
Aang is the greatest, period. But what are your thoughts on?
It was phenomenal.
It was a phenomenal film.
It was. I would totally watch it in theaters, because there's so many shots where it's like, oh, this would be so epic on a big screen. Like they purposely like there's parts where like Aang's falling off a mountain, and you just see this like wide zoomed out, and it's just like the awe. Like I just know the audio would probably be impeccable. It was just beautiful. And then even some of like the fighting scenes are on point. I do wish they like did more fighting scenes, but
there wasn't a lot of fighting.
There's like two parts. Like they kind of have it where Aang's doing his thing. They're like training, and then he summons them, and then there's like a big fight scene at the end. So there's like two fight scenes essentially, like where they're training and then the actual fight scenes. But the fight scenes are very short.
That's interesting.
I thought, but the animation beautiful.
That's still interesting because like a lot of what happened on the show was like every episode, it was something to get into.
Yeah, and even Aang, I'm not gonna lie, they kind of nerfed him.
They nerfed Aang?
Like, I just remember Aang when he was little was fucking shit up.
Yeah.
And I swear in the beginning of this joint, he was taking L's. Like, it was just like, oh, I'm going Avatar state. I'm like, dang, oh, willy-nilly. And he was still getting the L's. And I'm like, okay, these people can't even bend. You're losing to non-benders? I know that sounds racist, but it is. But it's like, you're the Avatar. Why are you losing? You took out King Ozai, I think. Oh, no, what's his name? Damn, what's Zuko's dad's name? I don't know what member his name is. I think it's Ozai.
It's something like that.
Whatever. The Fire Nation Emperor, Overlord or whatever. And even your crazy sister. And you're losing to non-benders? That's crazy.
Well, for the sake of storytelling, right? They had to give him something to overcome, right?
No. Honestly, like, it perfectly in line to the show. Mm-hmm. Very, very same energy. I felt like, it was like I was watching this as a child. Like, like if this had came out 20 years ago, would have been perfectly aligned. Like, the same energy. Like, the voices were a little off, but it wasn't bad. But, like, perfectly fine. Good show. I mean, like I said, I really enjoyed it. I almost watched it again today.
Well, I probably will see it years from now in pieces because I can't watch anything all the way through. But what I did watch off a recommendation with one of my homeboys, he was posting something and I just like responded to it and he called me. He was like, yo, the blaxploitation era was trash for the community. So the movies made in the mid and late 70s, maybe early 80s, that were exploitative of the black community, he said they were trash and they gave us nothing to want to be or achieve. If the media we consumed was simply these movies, because these were the only movies that would show in our theaters, this shit was awful. And he gave me 3 movies. He gave me Black Girl. He gave me I'm about to say Ma Rainey something. It's something. It was filmed in Baltimore with not Ma Rainey, but some other black woman. I can't think. I didn't watch that one. And then he gave me one called The Monkey Hustle.
I've never heard of any of these movies.
The Monkey Hustle had on the cover of it Rudy Ray Moore, the Dolomite figure, but he wasn't Dolomite. Yaphet Kotto and some other dude. So The Monkey Hustle was basically about everybody backdooring everybody. Like just robbing people, selling it to somebody else, robbing them, stealing this, and to make money, to raise money for the community.
Oh, okay.
The raise
always sounds backwards, but yeah, sure.
And then Black Girl was, and I didn't get into this fully, but it was a young girl, 15 or so, and she started working in a club as a dancer, not like a stripper just yet, but she was like doing ballet, seedy, despicable men and pimps in there and stuff like that. And her family wouldn't listen to her and she wanted to run away. It was all kinds of stuff. And the cover art, it has her holding a gun. I haven't gotten to that part yet, but.
Oh, okay.
And so as we're talking about it, just before I started watching them, I was just like, I don't know if they're that trash. Cause like, if these are the films that influenced our parents and our parents, try to give us a better life, then maybe it wasn't too bad after all or whatever.
Maybe.
But The Monkey Hustle, that shit, the name itself was just like, The Monkey Hustle.
That sounds out of pocket.
And the is really small, so it really reads as Monkey Hustle.
Monkey Hustle, yeah.
And it's dark-skinned people on the front.
Of course.
And it's just like, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Monkey Hustle is entertaining as fuck, bro.
Really?
It is. I would recommend anybody watch Monkey Hustle.
That's interesting. Okay.
It's got a number of, like, beyond Yaphet Kotto, that's just the name I know, but it's got a number of notable actors that like played roles in like The Cosby Show and later like it's got.
Okay.
I'm not going to say it's got like high production value, but it has some value as a film.
It's like when you go back and watch it, you're like, damn,
this person, like it's got value as a film and it's entertaining. And it's just one of those things like, nah, this wasn't bad. Now, Black Girl was trash. Okay. The parts of it I saw, I was like, none of these people can act. The only part that really stood out to me in Black Girl was, so the mom had a bunch of kids, let's just say 5, all girls. I don't know. And dad finally came home, but she had like another man living with her. I don't know if he was her new husband or somebody's new husband. And he wasn't worth shit, right?
Yeah.
But dad left some time ago.
So she has this thing in common,
And
shit people.
He drive like a Cadillac or something like that, wears suits. He had a brown suit. And then all the girls are running up to him, Daddy, I miss you, I love you, whatever. Give me some money, Daddy. And then Daddy pulls out a knot.
Okay.
He said, I see 1 with 2 zeros behind. This movie was made in like 76.
Yes. Yeah,
so
that's like a fortune.
And he started peeling off money and giving it to him, right? Like Moms was sick of his shit. But at the same time, like they respected him enough where he was gone and would only show up periodically and then drop off money. $200,
which is equivalent to like $10,000 now,
and then just be gone again.
Yeah,
and it's just like that was fine because they had this other man in the house that they didn't really care for, but at least a man was present. But I just got to say, like, I might just kick around and watch some blaxploitation because, like, I walked away from Monkey Hustle like, nah, that's cool, and it had a catchy song. It really did, like. Son lover. It was. I'd have to play it in the. I'm not gonna sing it, but I'd have to play it. Yeah. Monkey Hustle. Yeah, everybody, if you're out there, just watch the motherfucking Monkey Hustle. Like it is. It is our alright time. Like I was gonna talk about a couple episodes ago. I had a internet on trial about there needs to be segmented Hall of Fames for music.
Oh yeah. Actually, I brought this up to a couple people and they agreed.
And as a result, the tally's in as to who is getting into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Mm-hmm. Here's one thing to know: New Edition won the fan vote by over 100,000 votes.
So the fan vote doesn't count.
It doesn't count for shit. They got over 1 million fan votes.
Okay.
And what it counts for is whoever wins the fan vote then becomes the finalist. One of the admitted finalists. They did not get in.
Yeah, but they made it to the finals.
But they were already up for consideration. So what difference does it make for the fan vote?
Then. Okay.
They were already up for consideration.
I thought maybe there was like another round after that finalization, but go ahead.
I'm going to read off the people who are being inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And you're going to notice something that happens from this list. Okay. Phil Collins, he's in. Of
course.
Iron Maiden.
Okay.
Oasis.
Okay.
Luther Vandross.
Okay.
Celia Cruz. Queen Latifah.
Okay.
Graham Parsons. Arf Martin. Rick Rubin.
Okay.
Billy Idol.
Oh.
Joy Division New Order.
Huh?
Sade.
Okay.
Wu-Tang.
Yay.
Fela Kuti. MC Light.
Oh, shit.
Linda Creed.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Jimmy Miller. Ed Sullivan. What did you pick up from that list?
Ed Sullivan? Wait. No, I'm thinking Ed Sheeran. There's not much of us represented.
Okay. Anything else?
I don't know half of the groups.
Because they weren't on the list that I read to you initially.
No, they weren't.
These people, a lot, Queen Latifah, MC Light, Linda Creed, Jimmy Miller, either, Ed Sullivan, Rick Rubin, Arif Madrin, Graham Parsons, Celia Cruz,
Sade was on it.
Sade was on there. But like half of these people, Fela Kuti, half of these people weren't on the list that I read off initially.
No, it wasn't.
So what the fuck was that list even for? Because none of these people who were on that list won the vote. They didn't win the fan vote. But these are the inductees this year. Yeah. This shit needs to be segmented. Just plain and simple. Like this shit don't add up. Like if you really just throw in who you want, just say we're inducting these people.
Yeah. Don't even we don't open it up. Don't like just hey.
We don't need to have a list of applicants or potentials. Just say we're inducting this group of people this year. The end. Yeah. And then let us have a BET Hall of Fame or...
I really do think it should be broken down. There's too many artists, too many genres, too much stuff going on where for you to have like a general and it applies to all groups. Like I think, especially with like a lot of people being like grandfathered in, especially in positions. They like, let's say like you have like a board or the VP or whatever. That motherfucker's probably been there for 10, 15 years. So it's like, it's not even, whatever they like it, they're going to like. They're going to make sure that it gets pushed through. You might have like a one or two off, but they're going to pretty much treat things exactly how things have always been treated. And that's probably where half that list came from. It's like, oh, I fucks with these groups.
So I'm just going to write these.
I've never heard of them.
I'm going to write Ed Sullivan because...
The fact that it's Hall of Fame, I ain't never heard of you? Like, how's that? Like, there's some music I've never heard their music, but I know who they are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Half of those joints I already know. I've never heard
when you heard me say Queen Latifah and MC Lyte, you were like, oh.
Well, yeah.
Where they come from?
Well, honestly, because MC Lyte, I mean, in my personal, sorry, MC, but she hasn't had anything in a long time. I think last time I remember her with a song was with The Brat.
She is more notable now for being the voice of award shows than she's like the voice of the Grammys and the
cool
BET Awards.
But as far as like music, I mean, kudos, because I mean, I know back in the day, she was the thing. I mean, I think it's been 20 years since she's had an album or anything. So it's kind of like, I'm glad that she's gotten recognition. But it's also like you haven't had any. I mean, it's taking you 20 years to get it. Like that's wild.
Well, yeah, because niggas weren't allowed back.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But like, but then it's like, all right, Luther, I get. Sade, I get. But even then, it's still like them motherfuckers should have been in. And even Luther, he gone. So it's like, I mean, if anything, y'all could have done that. Like y'all knew he was sick. Like y'all could have done that before he was on his way out.
We need to.
So how famous I gotta be before you're gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna put you in this gym?
Well, you don't have to be that famous because there's a couple of notable people, people who are not notable to me. That's what I'm saying. They're like folk singers and shit. Like
is it based on how many records are played, or
it's based on how someone feels about you?
That's what I'm saying. But then there's no point. It's not a Hall of Fame. It's these are the people I fuck with.
These are the people I fuck with.
And whoever's in that position of power determines that.
Sounds like America.
Yeah, that's why.
Sounds like America.
Yeah, that's why.
Well, I'm going to get into my internet on trial. So this week, I want to talk to people who pick on complete families. Have you ever had a family in a part of town and was like, oh, don't fuck with them, they crazy. All of them. Or, nah, stay away from them, they be stealing. But they just got a bad, like the whole family has a bad rep. Like the Clancys or what's the...
I know the energy you're talking about. No one comes to mind. But I feel like I've heard this said to me or I've watched enough TV where I know the reference. I just can't visually remember anyone. Like
Martin Luther King Jr.'s children. I feel like they all should have been notable for some way or somehow. Because or like the Kennedys. People think of the Kennedys as like America's royal family, right? They're supposed to be like great people. And then you have RFK Jr. who's out here with worms in his brain and shit like that and talking crazy. But when people come for the family, the whole family should fight back, right? You can't talk about my brother. I can talk about him because that's my brother. No. You know, like that should be the energy that people are on when it comes to like family issue. Family, people speaking ill of your family. But what about when the whole family tucks their tail and runs?
Well, I think I would be concerned because I mean, like, either you believe it and there's nothing to say, which is a wild, because most people I shouldn't receive any type of negative feedback like that, or y'all got some soft hands.
There's a bunch of soft hands in this family. And the family I'm talking about is the Mowry family.
The Tia,
Tamara, and Taj.
Oh yeah, because the
smart guy is also in the internet. The past was that
I forgot about her.
In the past 2 weeks since we last recorded, the internet has been in a bit of a spin about each one of the Mowry siblings.
Okay,
I'm going to start with Taj
first.
Just
3 of them?
Yeah, I don't think.
Okay, I didn't know if there's any more.
I'm going to start with Taj first, and it stemmed from some photos that Taj took after a workout. Right, he's in his 30s somewhere. He's in decent shape, like he does CrossFit.
Okay, I was going to ask, is he like did he have titties or was he actually?
No. He's not lean, but he's good.
He looks like he works out.
He looks like he works out. But in some of these pictures, he was definitely posing for what I would perceive as an audience, and that audience is an audience of men. If you take pictures after you work out, all right, you might look away. You showing off your delts, your pecs, your traps, your glutes if you're into that thing.
Well, I mean, I guess it depends on the audience.
Depends on the audience. He wasn't necessarily showing his glutes, but he was leaning a certain way, and it was just like, it was a signal. It was an indicator. And then stories came out about him messing with a particular black male blogger back in the day.
Oh, Jesus.
And by the internet, I just mean Twitter. And I know it's impossible to fight on Twitter. But they were claiming things about him that could or could not be true.
Yeah.
And what didn't happen was either one of his sisters came to his defense.
Oh.
Cool. Next up is Tia. Tia is referred to as the black twin because she's the one that was on the game, the one that's divorced.
Okay.
She's the one that was on the game and the one that's divorced. And she was married to Corey Hardick.
Yep.
Had a divorce some time ago.
And she graduated to singlehood or something. I forgot what word. She used graduated after her. Like, she's like, I've outgrown my marriage and I graduated. I think that's the phrase she used.
Okay. So she's been single for a while. I don't know the years of the divorce. But she recently, within the past 2 weeks, we found out that Tia has a new man.
Oh, good for her.
He's a black man. He's got locks. He's younger.
I knew.
She's 47.
Yeah.
He's 35. Close. He's a YN, and he like.
Oh, definitely.
But he's an art teacher, and he's got like a number of degrees. Like, he's an accomplished YN.
Okay.
And the internet wasn't necessarily in an uproar about this because, generally speaking, people like Tia. She's okay. No one really has a disagreement with Tia because she doesn't do anything. She might do things that people could consider corny, but she doesn't do anything wrong to anybody. And again, she's the black one. And if we're going off social media spaces, that's consumed by a lot of black women. So they immediately came in defense of Tia and her new man because it was just like, what are those photos, like tabloid style photos of them just like minding their business, crossing the street, holding hands, paparazzi photos, them making a kiss. And the dudes were complaining like, she out here with a young nigga, like, what's she going to do, whatever. And the girls are in defense, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, like, consenting adults, laws within reason, and which this is, so.
Doing whatever. But what didn't happen was her sister or her brother didn't come to her defense online. In fact, the brother's photo, I think, came first, but I saw the brother's photo as a result of Tia's photo because they tied it all in.
Yeah, it's like this family wilding.
Yeah, and then...
Or not wilding.
Now the family's wilding. Because then this week, Tamara, she showed up on the internet. I don't use Threads. Do you have a Threads account?
No, but I see it all the time. They try to get me to do it, but I'm like, nah, I have enough social media.
So Threads is kind of like Facebook Junior, in my opinion. Facebook is for old people. And they kind of do old people shit on announcements of deaths. Here's my grandbaby, whatever. They have all kinds of conversations. Threads is just like that, but not as old. So Threads is like 45 and under, and they're doing the same kind of thing. Tamara joined Threads this week, and all she wrote was, "Hi, I'm new here." And they chased her ass off Threads at the same time.
But
why?
Yeah.
Because she's married to a white Fox News broadcaster who supports Trump. She doesn't say anything one way or the other, but you have to believe.
Yeah, that she's.
They changed her name to MAGA Mowry.
That's funny.
And they ran her ass off Threads, and they told her, they said, "You're not a celebrity here. Who'd you vote for?" And it was just,
and they bullied her.
They bullied the fuck out of her on Threads.
Hi, I'm new here.
Hi, I'm new here. Let me see if I can find any of the. They're not tweets, but the responses. Threads account after she deletes her. This is on Black Enterprise. Tamara Mowry deletes Threads account after questioning on MAGA ties. On her MAGA ties.
Of course.
Here's an ad. I just want a response. I just want some response. All these pop-ups block.
That's
so
they pretty much cooked her.
According to AOL.com, one user commented, "Rules: you will not be treated like a celebrity here. What is your stance on January 6th?" Others began to jump in on the rules train, letting her know, "Watch yourself, to MAGA." A third user referenced her former character on the 90s teen sitcom. They also emphasized how the Housley version of the entertainer were not passed on the platform. Housley is her husband's last name. So she's like Tamara Mowry Housley or whatever.
Yeah.
Go ahead and head on out. Share the commenter. On this app, they either love you or they don't. And when they don't, it's ruthless. Over here, they like Tamara Campbell and Tamara Mowry, but they don't F with Tamara Mowry Housley. So they're saying they liked her before she got the white husband.
Yeah, get divorced to get on here.
So does it say when... There's another one. This is just for clarification. If you see any stupid people spewing lies per usual, have them refer to this tweet, Tamara Mowry too. I did not support Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton, and nowhere has there ever been anything to prove such. And then while her husband announced any alignment with Trump, their shared family views do not indicate liberal tendencies either. So basically, Tamaga got kicked off of Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Threads. And neither her brother nor her sister came to her defense.
I can just imagine they don't fuck with each other, to be honest.
How can you be a twin and not fuck with each other? What kind of Cain and Abel shit is this?
I mean, they go in separate directions.
Sure.
I mean, even Tia, like, going through the divorce and all this other stuff, like, you don't ever see her with her sister or talking about her sister.
You're right.
And like I said, I forgot about the brother.
You're right.
Until you said smart guy, I was like, oh yeah, that wasn't the third one.
That was the third one.
Like, it's been 20 years since he existed in my mind.
So yeah,
which is crazy. I mean, honestly, because my brother and I talked the other day, and like we saw like he was interacting with a pair of siblings, and apparently like they were very negative towards each other, and he was like, yeah, I don't really understand that, and I was like, you know, some people are like that. He's like, yeah, but you and me don't do that, and I was like, you're right, we don't. And I don't know if maybe because we love each other.
What's the age gap?
13 months, 13 days.
Almost Irish twins.
Yeah, almost. But I love my brother. I would, you know, like live and die for him. You know, like, but it's one of those things where we never talk negatively about each other. It's always like positive uplifting. Like, hey, you got it, you can do it. Don't let them sway you, nothing like that. But then when I do see siblings and they're like, I can't stand your ass or I hate you and stuff like that, it's like, that's interesting. I've never been like that with my brother. And so even in this case, when you have like people going through it and you have no defending, like that's wild.
That's an indication of something.
That's something. Something's going on, because like if somebody right now was like, your brother is, it's hard for me to even use an example because I don't talk about my brother in a negative light.
Mm-hmm.
And my brother's always doing awesome things, regardless if he isn't. Like you're saying, it's always good. Like always, like if you ask me about my family, regardless of what we're going through, it's good stuff. No one needs to know about anything outside of the immediate family.
Right.
And even like just off of even in, like in my personal circles,
mm-hmm.
like if something's going on in my personal life, you would never know about it. Because even like if I had a significant other, that's my business. Like you never hear me talking about my significant other until we break up, maybe. But like in the moment, no, that's us. That's ours. If I can't talk to you, then what's the point?
So out of the three siblings, you have to pick one. Which one would you defend if they were your brother or sister?
I guess Tia.
Because she's the black one?
Well, no, just because I feel like it's easier. Like, I don't want to have to ask my brother, like, did you fuck a blogger? Like,
were you the plug or the socket?
Yeah, like, were you the little spoon? Like, I don't want to have that conversation.
Right.
Like, did you jiggle? Like, I don't know. Like, it's just, that'd be crazy. Like, I feel like I wouldn't have, I'd be the same ill bitch. You know, like that type of insensitivity, right? Mm-hmm. It's like, were you, like, you were kind of zesty in them pictures, bro. Like, what was going on? And Tamara, like, I just feel like that's one of those things you just don't touch. Because if you try to defend her, you're going to go down with the ship. And if you even jump in and start, tagging on, yeah, that's zesty as hell. That's zesty as hell. There ain't no reason to do that.
Ain't no reason to do that?
There ain't no reason to do that. Just because that wasn't the first time taking the picture either, and he's by himself. So you set that up. You set a timer. Yeah. You posted. You held your breath.
Yeah,
like it's zesty.
Yeah, he.
Now don't get me wrong. I've had zesty photos too, right? Like I mean, like by accident sometimes. Like I have on my Instagram right now. I feel like my hand gestures is kind of zesty, but I have soft hands. But
I got an excuse.
But
my hands are soft.
I got a pretty lady on my shoulder, so I'm like, all right, well, it works, right? It kind of counteracts the zesty. I feel at that point. But like that, I would have deleted it. I might have kept it on my phone, maybe, doubt it, but I would be like, nah, that's too much.
So he's definitely the one you are not defending.
No, I wouldn't.
Because
I had to ask.
There's no defense. Like it's just
because I don't know. Because that's the last thing I need to be like is like, how dare you talk about my brother being zesty? He would never. And then the person be like, I got a picture right here. Yeah, damn. Or it's like he laying there, because apparently everybody be having those, like sleeping in bed, and the other person be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, that's all I needed to see. And even if it's like a deep fake or like a ChatGPT, I wouldn't stand on business. Like my it would be like a toe down, not 10, just a toe, like a pinky toe down. But how dare you talk about my brother being zesty? He ain't zesty. What about this picture? I knew it.
I knew he was a sissy.
Like I knew it.
Just the way he ate his.
Then I started dropping like, yeah, he was by. The blogger was there on Christmas. And I'm like, no, he wasn't. But I'm on it. I'm bullying you now. Like I just feel like I would cave instantly. The Tia drink. Hey, you found you a 35-year-old. So what? Get your man's.
Get your life, queen. She actually dressed up as him for Halloween. No one knew about them then, but she like put on a costume because he's got like the long, thick locks. They call it. I think his are stems, but it's locks to me.
I just hope it works. I mean, I feel like a lot of times that reverse age gap, especially like with a successful woman and I guess a successful man. I don't know what he's doing.
I don't know what he do, but
yeah, but like I feel like probably won't lead anywhere. But I mean, I hope that she has fun.
I hope she's happy. I could never defend Tamaga. I get that.
But as I said, like you're going down with the ship. Because even if you say like, "Hey, y'all," that's not her name. You immediately are catching strays.
It's just if she had no clue before, she clearly knows like people don't like her.
Well, no, but
because all she said is, "Hi, I'm new here."
Yeah, I'm new here,
and everybody was like, "Get your sellout ass up out of here."
You know, it's funny.
They played "Look at the Coons" and just let her go.
I was there's a comedian like Tim Segura. I think his name is
Tom Segura.
Tom Segura. Mm-hmm. And he had this like clip where he was like this person was like doing like clips, and it was just like, "Good morning, everyone. I'm making coffee," and like the comments was like, "What's so good about you, fat fuck?" And it was just like they just leaned into just being like irate and angry to this person because they were like happy and doing their like in the day in the life, and it was just like. Once you get a job, you broke bitch. It was just like very like hostile energy. And Tom was just like, "Yo, why is the internet like this?" And I was like, the internet is savage. Like, because you could be these, I mean, given in Tamara's situation, like valid crash outs, right? Mm-hmm. But it's like in some joints, it's just like people are like these computer warrior type joints. They're sitting behind a computer. And it's like, I can talk as much shit because I don't have to deal with any repercussions or consequences.
Like a thumb thug with the best of them.
Yeah, thumb thug in it. You know, it's like, yo, I'm out here. I'm just going to talk shit and I'm going to be diabolical with it. And it's hilarious. Because sometimes I'll go to comments off rip. I'll be like, yo.
That's what I never do. I look at clips for the clip. I never go to the comments.
I'll go to the clip, watch the clip, but then I'll go to the comments and be like, I wonder what motherfuckers. But I also know, because I've seen it, like where people will have, like, watch the same clip and pull up the whatchamacalls. And sometimes they cater the comments to the type of shit that you watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's like, absolutely. Yeah. I'm like, well, I wonder what the algorithm thinks about me, right? Mm-hmm. So I'll read the content sometimes, like, oh, that is funny. And then every once in a while I'll see one that doesn't agree with me. I'm like, oh, you snuck in, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how'd you get here? And then I'll like look into it. So I'm like, I wonder how else, how I can mess with the algorithm. Because recently my algorithm has been fucked. And I was like, I've sabotaged my own algorithm because it has not been showing me what I would usually be watching.
I get so many ads. I don't know what's real anymore. I think that's just the general problem with the internet usage is I don't know what's real anymore.
No, I definitely don't know. But like the thing is, I like funny stuff on the internet. And lately all I've been getting is music recommendations. And I'm like, yes, every once in a while you recommend a song that I don't mind. But just because I click on one, don't berate me with 20 more. And it's usually the same like 4 songs too. So it's like, give me the funny content.
The ones I hate are restaurants. Because they're always from somewhere not nearby.
Yeah, let me tell you, there's this restaurant. I think it's called Third Wave Barbecue.
Okay.
They had this like pretty much like a rib cage filled with like macaroni and cheese.
I think I've seen that.
And I was like, oh shit, I'm going
It's in like
here.
Vegas or some shit like that, right? Australia?
Why are you in my fucking feet? So Brendo, I was like, when I come visit you in Australia, I was like, how far is this place? He's like, across the continent. I was like, all right, well, I'm either going to visit you or get this food. And I was like,
one or the other. Can't be both.
Because he was like, it was like a 6-hour trip. Like I'd have to travel there and then travel to this food place. And I was like, that's crazy. But why are you in my timeline?
Irrelevant.
And every time I see it, I'm always like, who's this? Because they always show a new meat joint. And I'll be like, who's this? Third Way Barbecue. I was like, motherfucker, like, come to the U.S. or stop showing me this shit.
Yeah, I get restaurants in Illinois, Chicago.
It is so annoying.
New Brunswick, New Jersey. Like, it's just like, I don't.
Yeah, I'll get a lot of like California. Like, this food truck gives you, like, it's like a 7-pound burrito. I was like, oh shit, where this at? Arizona or California. I'd be like, bruh.
Yeah, I have a hard time because there's so many advertisements and a lot of regular people use AI to make ads.
Yeah.
It's a hard time determining what's something that is from my actual feed or what's something that they're just promoting, because as you scroll down, it's just ad. It's a post ad.
Yeah, no, it's really inundated now.
Post ad. Look at Threads. Look at these stories.
That's why I know about Threads, because I was like, wait, what the fuck is this? And then I'll like
click it and it'll be like, open in Threads.
Yeah, I'm like, nope.
Nah.
And so I'd be like just scrolling past it nowadays. But like definitely, yeah. It's been messing my experience up. I've actually been less on it lately.
Fair. I understand. I'm on it a lot because hovering between like my 2 pages and the Don't Judge Me page. So I'm sharing things and looking to steal a way to present us in a pack. So I'm always like,
no, it's fine. Like, it is honestly, usually I would do my doom scrolling like while I'm working type thing.
Yeah,
like, in between, like as I'm doing, but because I'm actually in a physical location, I can't listen to this stuff. So usually I've ventured to where I get most of my content from, because it isn't audio. So every once in a while I'll be like, let's say like I'm on it, and all of a sudden some loud like, what you talking about with this? I'm like, oh Jesus, it's quiet in here, and that was loud. And
I've been in meetings, and
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, Instagram, sometimes the audio just comes through. Like I didn't ask for the audio to come, especially if you like didn't close it out and you just like, like I guess like screen locked it, and then you reopen it, and it'll be like, oh, we won't pick up where we left off,
or it'll switch to something completely different, and it's just like,
no. And
I was looking at puppies. Why is someone fighting?
No, or like some ratchet girl out there dancing. I'm like, yo, this is out of pocket. I can't have this. So every time I've gotten that where I go back in my phone, I purposely like close all the apps out just so I don't accidentally open it and then have the audio come in. And so, but I'm like, no, I'm just going to use my normal app, and now just recruit on. I've been lately like even going through my old photos. That's why I saw the photo that I sent you the other day. Okay. I've been like literally going from 2019 and just like.
Can I tell you, before I opened it, I was stressed because you sent it at like 7 a.m, and I was like, oh fuck.
Oh no, my bad.
I was like, oh fuck. Then you opened it and I was like, oh yeah, that was great.
But it's funny though, because I get up at 3, 7 was like late. Like for me, it felt like 10 o'clock. Like I was already on the metro when I sent it. So like I'm like in my mind I'm like, oh yeah. So now that you tell me that, I'm like, yeah, I do try to have like a usual cadence where I don't message people until 8, because of the fact, I know I'm up and moving for like the last 6 hours. Most people are not. Like and you don't want to wake up to a random text message and be like, yo, what's going on at 7 o'clock in the morning?
Because that's normally, when I get those text messages, it's normally because something happened.
Like, yeah, did you make it? Like,
it's like, oh, fuck.
Because usually that's when they send them out. And so, like, it was funny because I didn't even think about that. But it was really, like, because I was already on the way and I was just chilling. I came across, I was like, oh, let me send this joint before you get to where you to another year. Or, I'm like, because it's real quick. I say, all right, is there duplicates? Or am I just doing screenshots of the home page? Like, oh, what is some content that's irrelevant right now? Like I can't really, because it was like one joint was like talking about the Olympics. Remember the Olympics where they had like all the like the people were getting sick and stuff like that?
Not exactly.
It was like maybe like 2 Olympics ago. I think it was in Brazil, and like the living conditions were really bad, and like they had like rent out the cruise ship.
Yeah, I remember that.
So like a couple of the photos I had was like the Olympians in like the like COVID, like the biohazard suits.
Yeah.
And they had like a gold medal, and it was like, this is what I'm wearing to the Olympics. And I was like, all right, I can't post that anymore because it's 8 years old. So I was like, all right, delete. You know, so I'm like going through like where it's like, all right, this isn't relevant anymore. Like this is aged out. I can't, or maybe I could like repurpose the meme, but for the most part, I'm like, no, this is very specific. It's like, oh, on Tuesday, April 6th, 2009, or like, what am I doing for like one was like, it was like a 2019 one, right? Like people could ask me what I'm doing next year. I don't have 2020 vision. I was like, that's a good one. However, that's 6 years too late.
Well, like, you can do it on New Year's. You can always do that.
Yeah, but it was 20. It was going to be.
You can still do it.
Yeah, but it didn't land. So I'm like, all right. And so it's like very specific ones where it's like, you know, even like, oh, New Year, New Me. And it has like 2016 crossed out, 2017, 2000, and it stops at 2019. And I'm like,
I've been the same since 2019.
Yeah, but then I had to like up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like some of these are like, all right, there's potential. But in some stuff, I'm also like, why did I take a screenshot?
But you do collect memes.
Yeah. And
speaking of collecting, and not to completely cut you off, but it just made me think of something, a conversation I had recently. Is there a such thing as having a collection that's whack or lame? Because I think of every collecting thing is like, no, that's kind of cool. With the exception if it's just like weird, like boogers, right?
Yeah, that'd be weird.
Bugs are fine, like, because it's just once you see it, it's just like that's kind of cool.
They are beautiful. I see people do like, I guess like, let's say like, I guess like they'll have like a dead spider, they'll prep it, and like it looks amazing.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I wouldn't do it, but like it looks amazing.
Is there any sort of collection right now, or anything that you can collect that is just not cool? I don't think there is. I think everything, it's not cool and it's not okay. But even if you collect like Confederate memorabilia, it's cool to somebody.
It was something we covered in the podcast.
Okay.
Like year one, maybe.
Year one.
Remember that young lady that was collecting semen?
That's where the
boyfriend snorted it thinking it was drugs. That's weird. It's not cool. I don't think that's cool.
So if it comes down to like bodily fluids, not cool.
Yeah, not cool.
Not cool.
Anything else though? Like I was like, yo, I've had rock collections, I've had keychain collections, I've had sticker collections, I've had rock. I don't know if I said rock. I even collect rocks now. I like one point, I like if I see a pretty rock on the road, I'll pick it up. Okay. And I used to do this when I was little, and then like I guess I got jaded. I don't know what it was. I stopped doing it.
It was the same time you stopped wearing green sweatsuits.
Maybe. And, you know, so honestly, I'm really trying to get back into the Nygel of lore, right? But it's one of those things where we had like a team meeting and they asked the question, it was like, what's something you used to do that you wish you hadn't stopped? And I was like, you know, I guess like being me, but then it was like, I used to pick up rocks, like quartz. Mm-hmm. I didn't even have like a rock book, and I would like look it up. Like, but if it's like a pretty rock, I'll pick it. Even if it's like a cool shape, I'm picking it up. So now I got like 10 rocks in my backpack right now. I got 10 rocks in my cup holder. Like I just collect rocks now, yo. I'm just like, yo, it's a cool fucking rock.
I think for the most part with collections, people take care and consideration with their items.
It's a passion.
So it is what you're putting into the item that you're like pursuing. Right. And it just makes it cool. Yeah. Like it's one thing if you're a hoarder, that's not cool. But if you're
it's like
organizing it and putting it, maybe not even for display, but like you have a system to what you're doing, that's fucking cool. So if you're out there and you collect things and you are embarrassed or ashamed, as long as it's not bodily fluids, Sir Nygel Soft Hands and J. Delnegro, we think it's cool.
Yeah. Even I currently have a stuffed animal collection now as a however old I am. Gotta be forgetting 40.
Got a couple of them on the shelf. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I like stuff, man. Shoes too. I'll be collecting them.
He'll be collecting shoes. What he don't collect is coffee dates.
No, I don't, because Nigel's gonna die alone.
Shoes and stuffed animals, he got them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Collect clothes. Love clothes. I got totes downstairs just full of hoodies and clothes, yo. I need to go through it, but and silly stuff. But yeah, no, I'm a hardcore collector. And so, I mean, even what you're saying, like, I think all of it's cool. Because there's a reason why you started it. There's always a story. And I love hearing it because most people are very passionate. So if you ask them, like, oh, so what made you start collecting, like Pikachu, or there's this one lady I saw. She collected. There's a very specific yellow, that Crayola crown.
I've seen her.
And I'm just
she's got a bunch of tins.
And she
stuff
literally
on her wall.
repurposes the old ones and redoes it. She actually has it where I guess she has like a printer that makes it. So she'll like melt them down, reform them, and then make new ones. And I'm like, that is so creative and so awesome. And I'm just like, I almost want to ask her, like, what, like, outside of the color being cool or whatever, like, what created this passion? Like, I love people who have passion about different things.
We love passionate people.
Mm-hmm.
That is all I have for episode 222. Is there anything else that you want to discuss, sir?
Watch your surroundings and stay moisturized.
Stay moisturized, bitches. This is Jay Delnegro signing off, and he is Sir Nygel. And I'd like to thank you all for joining us in Judgment.
Don't judge me.